Hey guys, I'm going to show you my pantry stock up list for $250. We got 4 things of applesauce cups, a thing of bacon, 2 3-pound bags of chicken breast, 3 heads of lettuce. We eat a lot of salads. 1 thing of creamer, 2 gallons of milk, 6 leaves of aloe, which I'm going to harvest and I'll show you later, and 4 bunches of bananas, which I'm also going to freeze. Large eggs with Easter around the corner. Needed these anyway. A big old thing of ground beef, which I will cut up and freeze in separate bags. Also the bags. Lots of different kinds of pasta so that I can make, different dishes. And the pastaronis are good for a side dish for basically any meal. Popcorn, we eat a lot of popcorn. Vienna sausage, good to have on hand. And lots of canned food. I don't know how to can my own food, and I don't grow any just yet, so we got fruit cocktail, tomato sauce, refried beans, pineapple chunks, some green beans. We eat a lot of green beans. Sliced peaches and pears. Sliced carrots. And some baked beans, which will be good for all the cookouts that are coming. Sweet cherries. I love those. Lots of corn. We do eat lots of corn. Some Spam. Star-kissed tuna. Chicken breast. Which, we can use all of that at any time. I think it's important when you're stacking your pantry to use, buy stuff that you're actually going to use. But for the beef, we're going to cut on each one of those white lines and individually package and then flatten and freeze. I think each of these will make like a 1-pound bag, which is good for basically any recipe that we'll use. Don't quote me on that. Some will be bigger, some will be smaller, but it doesn't really matter, we'll use it all. So that made about 8 bags, which is good. And you'll see me just flatten them out with my arms, my hands. You can use a rolling pin, might be easier, just don't feel like getting it out. These will stack nicely in the freezer. Now for bananas, I do have a helper, but what I'm going to do is take this container I'm putting all the banana peels in there. I'm going to use it for fertilizer for my garden, but I'm going to take each individual banana, cut it up into chunks, put it in its own sandwich bag, and then I'm going to put all the little sandwich bags into a big sandwich bag and put them all in the freezer. These will be good for oatmeal, smoothies, all kinds of things. I was super happy that he wanted to come in and help. I don't really force him to do things in the kitchen, but I think it's important that he does learn how to do things in the kitchen. If there's ever a time I can get my kiddos in the kitchen to do anything with me, I embrace that time and I enjoy it thoroughly. And there's our full bag of pre-portioned bags. Just pop that right into the freezer. Now for the aloe, you're looking for that to drain. You cut off the ends and you wait for all that nasty yellow stuff to drain. It's icky stuff. You don't want to mess with it. Now we're going to harvest the aloe after it's drained all of the yellow junk. I have a bowl to put my diced up stuff in, but basically we're going to cut this leaf into smaller chunks. This is how I do it. Lots of people do it lots of different ways. But yeah, so we're going to take off the sides where the little spikes are. And then we're going to fillet it basically like a fish is the idea. But for me, it was easier to do it in smaller pieces. So yeah. I'm basically just taking off the skin from each side, and when I get that gel on the inside like that, then I will take it and cut it up into smaller pieces and put it in the bowl. This can be blended and put into drinks. It can be frozen. You can use it for skincare, hair care. It has so many benefits, really. Very versatile, very easy to store. I think it stays good for about a week up into the fridge, and then a month or so, or a few months in the freezer. Don't quote me on that, but yeah. While I'm doing this, I will talk to you about pantry storage. So I have a very small pantry. The kitchen in my house was built a very, very long time ago. But even with the updates, the pantry has not gotten bigger. So there is a space underneath my basement stairs. It's not a very big space. And it's kind of an awkward space because it is under the stairs. But we had an old bookcase, very small 4-shelf bookcase from Walmart, not expensive at all. We weren't really using it, not for anything important or a lot of things. So I put that underneath the stairs to hold everything that I couldn't hold in the kitchen pantry. And it works out really well. It's still pretty organized. It doesn't look very messy. Everything fit on it. So whenever we run out of something upstairs, I just go downstairs and replenish. But yeah, if you have storage needs and you're trying to fit it all into one space, it's okay to like space it out. No biggie. This stuff is so sticky to work with, but it's all right. So out of 2 leaves, we got a pretty nice sized bowl. Pretty big chunks. Part of it, about half of it I'm gonna freeze and the other half I'll blend for this bowl. But yeah, nice little harvest. And this was just a quick shot of what my tiny pantry under the stairs looks like. So yeah, worked out nicely. But if you guys like this kind of content or you just like hanging out with me, go ahead and like and subscribe.